What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys the daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much, help fuel the Eagles to a win past the Saints. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports merch collection. Get you classic tee, wavy tee, or the brand new Jalen Maker Hurst tee. And the last link is to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former and current athletes, chop it up with us on the pod. And lastly, turn your notification bells on because the videos are coming like boom, 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 boom. And you don't miss a single video. Guys, let's get into this topic today. It's preview day, baby, or preview night, depending on when I drop the video. Eagles, Saints. New Orleans Saints, Philadelphia Eagles. At the link, the Eagles looking for their first win at home, looking to win 3 out of their last 4 games. The New Orleans Saints coming in at 5-4, looking to snap their 2-game losing streak. So obviously we're birds over here. We want the Eagles to win. And I've got 3. Do I have 3 or 4? I got 4, excuse me. I got 4 keys to the Eagles' victory today. What the Eagles need to do to win on Sunday, to become 5-6, to get 1 game closer to 500, to keep forging on the path to the wild card spot. I have the keys to success on this journey. Now, you guys know I'm a goofy girl. I'm goofy. But when it's preview day, baby, it's all business. Ain't no fun, ain't no jokes. So let's get right to business. You know what I'm saying? Let's start off. My first key is run game. We got to get the run game going versus the Saints. The Saints have the number 1 rush defense right now in the NFL, only allowing an average of 3 yards per carry. We know in order for Jalen Hurts to continue to be his best, Jalen Hurts has had a great last 3 games and an extremely great last game against the Broncos. In order for Jalen Hurts to have a great game, it seems like we need to have the run game going. Jalen Hurts, like I said, does great when he's does great in play action scenarios. Only way we get the play action going is we get defense to respect the run. Okay? Now, Nick Sirianni said Miles Sanders might be back this week. And he says if Miles Sanders is back, Miles Sanders is running back 1. Now, we know Jordan Howard and Boston Scott have been doing great for us. So, I don't know. Of course we want Miles. We love Miles. But at the same time, Miles needs to understand he needs to come in and pick up where Jordan and Boston Scott left off. We play some sucky defenses, but they've been playing very well. So, I don't want Miles coming off injury and kind of negate the momentum that Jordan Howard and Boston Scott have created. Now, of course, I want him to come in and ball out, and I hope that's what he does. But that's a lot of pressure on somebody that just came off injury, especially a running back. Jordan Howard is the hot hand right now. We got to keep feeding Jordan Howard. But Miles Sanders is the hot hand against the New Orleans Saints, and I'll tell you guys why. So, New Orleans Saints run defense is anchored by Cam Jordan and Shaheem, a.k.a. Shy Tuttle, on the defensive line. And then, of course, their run stuffers, their linebackers. One of my favorite ever players was Malcolm Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins, one of my favorite Eagles. Love to see that he's still playing well, especially because Malcolm Jenkins is up there in age. But hate that we have to play him. Let's go ahead and beat him. Malcolm Jenkins and then Demario Davis are the 2 linebackers that's really just run stuffers. So they got those 2 guys up front, and then they got Davis and Jenkins at their linebackers. And that run defensive group for them is on every level. It's been working very well. So, of course, last year versus the Saints, that's when Jalen Hurts got his first career NFL start, and he got his first career win versus the Saints. So Jalen Hurts is lucky against the Saints. And then 2, Miles Sanders, last year versus the Saints, he had 14 carries for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Miles Sanders had him a game last year versus the Saints. And the Saints had a top run defense last season as well. So hopefully Miles can continue to find those, if Miles is playing, can continue to find those holes in the Saints defense. but we have to get the run game going. That's one of the biggest, the keys. That's one of the biggest keys. And like I said, Jalen Hurts looks his best when we have a good run game going. So key number 2 will be DeVonta Smith versus Marshon Lattimore. So in the last 9 games, DeVonta Smith, my bad, I said last 9, my bad. In the last 2 games, DeVonta Smith has had 9 catches for 182 yards and 3 touchdowns. DeVonta Smith, obviously, wide receiver 1. DeVonta Smith is coming off a career game against the Broncos. He had 2 touchdowns, his first NFL game with multiple touchdowns. But guys, in the last 2 games, DeVonta Smith has only gotten 12 targets. We have to target DeVonta Smith much more this game because, like I said, the run isn't going to be there like it was for us these past 3 games. So we have to be able to attack in the passing game as well. Now, I predict that DeVonta Smith will be covered by Marshon Lattimore. Marshon Lattimore is the Saints' best defensive back. He is a pass breakup machine. Now, earlier in his career, he was up there in the stats and interceptions, but lately, since 2019, he's only had 4 interceptions, so he hasn't been creating those turnovers like he used to, but he is still a pass breakup machine. I want Jalen Hurts to still target DeVonta Smith and even target him more. He needs to get more than an average of 6 targets a game. We have to target him even more, even though he's going to be wrapped up by Marshon Lattimore. Jalen Hurts has to be able to throw him open and throw to him accurately. So that DeVonta Smith, Marshon Lattimore is a matchup that we're going to have to win this Sunday. Like I said, because the run isn't going to be there as much as it was for us in the last 3 games. So the biggest key, 1, is getting the run game going, get the play action going. And then 2, my next biggest key is target DeVonta Smith, throw him open in the tight coverage that I'm sure Marshon Lattimore is going to be playing. Number 3 is going to be our linebackers and Jonathan Gannon have to step up versus the Saints run game. Now, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram. Alvin Kamara has been out hurt. It's not known right now if Alvin Kamara is going to be back, but from what I know of Alvin Kamara, he is a competitor and he's going to want to play. Alvin Kamara, obviously, Michael Thomas has been out for the Saints. Alvin Kamara has been balling out for the Saints, doing what he has to do to get them to win, and if he's in the game, I don't doubt he'll do the same. Now, Alvin Kamara is one of those pass-catching running backs that torture the Eagles. We have been terrible against pass-catching running backs. TJ Edwards and Davion Taylor just don't have, the intuition, the athleticism, whatever, to stop those pass-catching running backs. And Alvin Kamara is that. We can't let them run all over us, and we can't let them do any trick plays with Alvin Kamara to fake out TJ and Davion Taylor. Even if it's Mark Ingram, even if it's Alvin Kamara, we can't let them run all over us. Our linebacking group has to step up, and Jonathan Gannon has to scheme up something to stop Alvin Kamara if he's in the game and just to stop the run overall. So yeah, that's my 3rd key. So number 1 is we have to get the run game going, to get the play action going. Number 2, get DeVonta Smith involved as much as we can. Jalen Hurts, don't be scared to throw him in tight coverage. And 3, we have to stop Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, the Saints rushing attack. The last key, Trevor Symone, Taysom Hill, whomever, our D-line has to win this week. Trevor Symone has been just your everyday backup quarterback. He's completed about 50% of his passes, but he hasn't thrown an interception yet. We have to force Trevor Symone. The defense has to get takeaways versus the Saints. We have to get takeaways versus the Saints. And I have no doubt that we can. We're very capable of it. We have to force Trevor Symone to make mistakes. These last few weeks, our defensive line has not been getting home. We haven't been getting as many sacks as we should have been getting. We haven't getting as many QB hits as we should be getting. We should have Trevor Simone's face in the dirt. We need to be hitting home with Trevor Symone. We're playing a freaking Trevor Symone. What is a Trevor Symone? Okay? Our defensive line needs to feast. Make him make mistakes. Our pass rush needs to be there, whether it's Taysom Hill or Trevor Symone. So right now, Alvin Kamara is leading the team in receptions, so we already know Alvin Kamara is going to be a huge weapon for them. Next to him in receptions, like I said, it's not a guarantee Alvin Kamara is going to be playing this week, But next on the line is Deontay Harris. Deontay Harris is going to be the next biggest threat. He's a deep threat as well. So we have to make sure that we're pretty much just got our eyes on Alvin Kamara, and Deontay Harris is going to be the focal point of our coverage. And like I said, we haven't been getting home. The defensive line hasn't been getting home like it should have these past couple of weeks. Even though we've been winning, our defensive line has not been getting as many sacks, QB hits as we should be. We have to humble Trevor Siemian and humble the Saints. This is a winnable game and a game we need to win to get back to 500 and to stay in the wild card hunt. This is a win that we can get at home. We need to do that. This is an NFC game. We need to get some wins in the NFC so we can continue to stay in that wild card race, like I'm saying. So there better not be no problems. TJ Edwards, Davion Taylor, watch out for Alvin Kamara as a pass catcher. Derek Barnett, don't do anything stupid penalty-wise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Gannon, scheme up something to get home on Trevor Siemian. Guys, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this matchup. Check out my links down below. Buy me that coffee to help fuel this channel. Tell me what you want to see in my next video. And until I talk to you guys next time. Bye.